right, what's up, everybody? Getting ready to watch the looks like the Orlando Apollos and the Atlanta Legends going at it here on CBS on this Saturday night. So football season's not over for all you football fans that thought it was over after the Super Bowl. You know, I'm just bored on a Saturday night and decided to. Oh, might as well turn this on. There we go. It's a little better. That way it doesn't look too dark, you know what I'm saying? All right. Welcome, everybody watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch, whatever. I'm on Twitch. I think I'm on Periscope. Let's see. I'm going to double check Periscope. Yeah, I'm on Periscope, too. Son of a bitch. It worked. All right. So everybody on Periscope, everybody on YouTube, Twitch, welcome in. We're gonna watch some football tonight, middle of February. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what it's about. Yeah, we got Gary Danielson doing color commentary, and down here in Louisiana, we're not big fans of Gary Danielson, Mike Oleander, my buddy, my partner on the Average Marks Pro Wrestling Podcast. Go subscribe to us too on the Pro Wrestling on the Average Marks. But we're getting ready to watch Atlanta. Who first of all, Atlanta's offensive coordinator, I looked it up today, is Michael Vick, the one and only. And then let's see. Actually, I'm going to look up some of the rosters here. I was looking at the rosters earlier, and I didn't know too many people, to be honest. Matt Sims from Tennessee is the quarterback for Atlanta. Wish we were watching a Memphis game. That's where all the LSU people are. Team Spurrier. Oh, we got some folks here on Periscope watching us. Thanks, everybody on Periscope. If y'all want, y'all can go subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Twitch, whatever y'all want to do. But, man, we got a bunch of people watching us here on Periscope. So shout out to everybody. Gary Danielson, some trash. He's always hating on LSU. From Tennessee, Vols. I visited Tennessee back in November of 2017. We stopped by Neyland Stadium, took a picture on the way up to Gatlinburg. So thanks to everybody on Periscope watching us. But we're going to watch some football tonight. Super Bowl was last week, but we still got some football here tonight. Like I said, I was hoping to maybe catch the Memphis game. I don't know if I catch CBS Sports Network. They're playing tomorrow. They got all the LSU guys, and that's my guys. We're doing the coin toss now. Let's see. I was looking up the rosters for these teams. Buddy Dyer, the mayor of Orlando, going to flip this coin for us here. I'm hoping to be some good football. All the coaches have NFL experience, apparently, and this is going to be sort of like a developmental thing for, I guess to kind of get these guys ready for the NFL. A lot of these guys have played in the NFL. I'm sure a lot of these guys are trying to get back to the NFL, apparently. So this is going to be interesting tonight. Wish I had both games on, but maybe I'll try and keep along, see what's going on in San Antonio as well. They got who is San Antonio playing? I think Andy Murray's on the Atlanta team. Mikey O. The crowd is weak. The XFL team drew more than that. Game starts at. Actually, game's supposed to be starting right this second. I saw 7:35 kickoff Central Time, which is where I'm at. So everybody kick this off right now. No kickoffs. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line, so there'll be no kickoff. 2-point conversion attempts instead of extra points, so there'll be no extra points. 4th and 12 conversion attempt replaces onside kick. I don't know what that means. Blitz limitations, only 5-man rush allowed, so that's different too. So this is kind of different. But for the most part, it's the same, football that we love. So I'm kind of excited to see what this new league can bring. I'm also excited for the XFL. Is going to be happening a year from now, so I'll be interested to see what kind of talent the XFL could get, because these guys, they got some talent. Obviously not like the NFL, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. I'm just interested in seeing the Memphis team show the game. I can't show the game, otherwise I'm going to get kicked off. If you have CBS, then that's your problem. Can't show you the game. I know I'm not that cute, but sorry, bud. But we're going to talk about it, so feel free to join the conversation. We're just hanging out on this boring Saturday night watching some football. Let's see. CETA chat on Periscope. I really hope the league works out. Any football fan can appreciate football in any form. That's right, I agree. Here we go. They're underway. So they're starting at the 25. They're not doing any kickoffs. Here, looking around. They're going deep on the first play and overthrew his receiver by a good 10 yards. I don't know a lot of these players, so I'm going to have to get used to saying some names here. All right, who is this? This is Garrett Gilbert. Ooh, Garrett Gilbert's the one. For anybody who remembers, he was in the 2009 season. Texas and Alabama played each other in the national championship game. That was actually Saban's first title at Alabama, and Colt McCoy gets hurt on the first drive of the game. Garrett Gilbert comes in the game and tries to save the Longhorns, but couldn't quite do it. But yeah, he's at quarterback for Orlando. It looks like, and a dropped pass, a nice little floater. Looked like the running back Hunt came out the backfield. Nah, it was a little short. He could have. Let's see. Yeah, he could have caught that too. It was kind of in his hands. He could have threw it a little further, but he also could have caught it. So I guess it's. But thanks to everybody watching on Twitch. We got some folks watching on Periscope. I'm on my YouTube channel. Just on a boring Saturday night watching some football. I know Mikey O's hanging out. Yeah, 25 was scared on that one, man. He, I don't know what happened. It's fourth down now, so they're gonna have to punt it. So not a good start for Orlando, who is coached by Steve Spurrier, actually. Steve Spurrier. They got a decent crowd there. I'm looking in the stands. It's a little over 50% full, I would say, because it's just hard to tell from the angle. But based on what I see, a little bit over 50% full, maybe 55, 60%. Definitely not sold out, though, by any means. So if anybody was hoping for a sellout, definitely not happening. So they'll punt. So Orlando's gonna punt it away now to Atlanta. I think Atlanta has Denard Robinson. That's a good little punt. Gets down to about the 18. Took a nice roll. It bounced, I think, probably on the 25, and then rolled another 7 yards. That was pretty nice, real nice there. So I'm assuming some other folks watching along with us. I know Mikey O on YouTube. He's watching along right now. He loves this kind of football. This is his stuff right here. Thanks to all the people watching on Twitch. Feel free to follow me on Twitch. Trying this new stuff here, this live streaming thing. Seems pretty fun. I'm bored on a Saturday night, so we're watching the Alliance of American Football. Here is Atlanta. They got the ball now. Orlando punted after a 3-and-out pretty much. Obviously the quality of football player is not as good as the NFL, but a lot of these guys do have some NFL experience. They were showing some of the key guys. They played double-digit football games, so they have football experience. And then, of course, we have the XFL coming in a year. So I'll be real interested to see how this Alliance of American Football competes with the XFL. That's going to be very interesting. Yeah, thanks to everybody here on Twitch watching, on my Twitch stream, also on my Periscope. Shout out to everybody there. And then, of course, on YouTube, got my boy Mikey O. If you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're on my Twitch, follow me. If you're on Periscope, I guess you can. I guess it's follow there. I know some sites it's subscribe, it's follow, it's whatever. So do what you got to do, But I appreciate everybody hanging out. Let's just hanging out, watching football, talking football, joining the conversation. Maybe somebody's watching the San Antonio game. Surprisingly, here in Louisiana, we didn't get the San Antonio game. We have a completed pass though. Let's see, who's that? I need to pull some rosters out. That might be helpful. Pull up the website here. Did they just change the website? Because I got on it earlier and it did not look like this. Oh, I could watch live on the website maybe? Yeah, folks, if anybody wants to watch, the San Antonio game is live actually on the website right now. Go to AAF.com. The San Antonio and San Diego Fleet, they're playing right now. You can watch that game live. So, Mikey O, go on the AAF website. You can watch that game too. So, I'm watching them both now. I got them both. San Diego's got the ball in the other game. So, this is going to be fun. We got 2 games now I can talk about. Well, man, now I really don't want to update the score thing I put on the live stream. That's going to be I'm surprised Sims beat out Murray. Yeah, that's a little bit of a surprise too. Based on what I know about the 2 guys, and I kind of based my thoughts off of what they did kind of mainly in college because I watch a lot more college football than I do professional football, or at least NFL football. And Andy Murray was, a really good quarterback. So I'm surprised that Sims beat him out, but it must be something going on with Sims to beat out Andy Murray. Let's see here. I came here to the site to look at the teams, get some rosters, and I popped up, and of course, right on the and then they have this. What's this live data thing? This is pretty interesting. I think. Oh my goodness. They have like player trackers. I think this is really really cool on their website. And if you get the app too, the Alliance of American Football, or I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Alliance of American Football. There's so many. I get confused. There's like player tracking things on there. It's really cool. Very, very interesting. Like this is very, I guess interactive is the word I'm looking for. But hey, it's pretty cool. So man, I got a lot of people watching on Periscope. Thanks to everybody watching on Periscope. Follow me on Periscope. I think that's what it is. You can follow me on Periscope. Maybe doing some filming for Mardi Gras too. I think I also want to do live streams for March Madness. I took off of work for the Thursday, March 21st, and Friday, March 22nd, which is the round of 64 that day. Took off that, so I might stream all day and just talk about that. I'm going to fill out a bracket, of course. How can I watch the Apollos game? My little cousin is playing the Apollos game. Yeah, depending on where you're at in the country, man, you can watch the Apollos game on CBS. Maybe, I don't know, if you go to the website, I don't know, maybe there's a way to watch that game because they're showing the San Diego San Antonio game. Who's your cousin, by the way, that plays for the Apollos? I want to know who your cousin is. I'm trying to look out for it. Lunique Ramsey. I want to know who's your cousin that plays for Orlando, or what number he's wearing at least. You can look out for him. Give him a shout out. Well, Atlanta, they still have the ball here. They're at their own 28. They've converted a third down already, and they threw a flag. So let's see how they rule this, because obviously the rules might be a little bit different in the AAF versus like the NFL. One of the defensive players jumped into the neutral zone, but then jumped back. But I don't know if an offensive player flinched or not. Let's see what they call, how they call that. This will be interesting. Offsides. They just said offsides, and he kind of jumped offsides. The neutral zone infraction they put up. So I guess, it's not like the NFL where if you jump offsides and you can get back onside before they snap the ball. So maybe that's different here in the AAF. Right now, Atlanta has the ball. I'm in New Jersey. Ishmael Hyman, number 13 for. I'm surprised. In New Jersey, you should have the Atlanta-Orlando game. I wouldn't see why, but then again, they did say most people would be watching the San Diego San Antonio game, and I'm surprised we're not here in Louisiana watching the San Antonio game. We're getting Atlanta and Orlando down here, so I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe go to the website too. They might be streaming it on the website. So Ishmael Hyman, number 13 for the Orlando Apollos, his cousin Lunique Ramsey. I'm guessing I'm saying that right here in the chat. So good luck to your cousin. Hopefully he, this new football league can kind of take off. I'm hoping it does. I know Mikey O is hoping that it takes off too. All right, well, let's see. Who's this guy for Atlanta? Oh, is that a catch? They gonna call that? There you go. They're gonna give him the catch. All right, I gotta pull up some rosters because I don't know none of these guys. Atlanta's roster. Okay, let's see. So Matt Sims just threw a freaking dime to Sontavious Jones from Valdosta State. Did he catch that? I don't know. It was along the sideline. He was rolling out, and then he threw it. They're gonna try and run to the line here. I don't know if they can review it or not. Well, Sims will hand off now to his back. That's Hunt. That is Denard Robinson. Actually, I'm sorry. Hunt's on the Apollos. It's a new league, folks. I'm getting used to these names. The first time I see a lot of these guys play. Denard Robinson, yeah, keep an eye on Denard Robinson. And for anybody who does not remember Denard Robinson, the one they call shoelaces, apparently he plays without tying his shoes. I don't know how he does that. I would be tripping and falling left and right. But he was at Michigan, and whatever his last year at Michigan was, I remember after like the first month of the season, he was the favorite for the Heisman Trophy. So he had this like flash of greatness for a little bit at Michigan, but overall he was a good player. Here we go. We got a first down. Oh, here we go. Good little gain here. Who caught that ball for Atlanta? That was Bug Howard from North Carolina making that catch. He's listed as a wide receiver, which is weird. I find, I was looking at the AAF rosters, and I noticed that, well, at least on some other teams, like the wide receivers all have team numbers. There's a couple that have 80s numbers. Tight ends are all 80s numbers. Running backs are all 20-something numbers. Of course, quarterbacks are 0 through probably 19. Offensive linemen are 60s and 70s. Defensive linemen are all 90s. Linebackers are all 50s. Defensive backs are 20s, 30s, and even 40s. So they have a very peculiar numbering system as far as their, let's see, Mikey O. Offsides is an offensive penalty. Neutral zone infraction is the defensive equivalent. Okay. I got you, I think. So, but thanks again to everybody hanging out with us on Periscope, my Twitch account, my YouTube. There's actually more people in here than I expected, so thanks for everybody coming hang out, talking a little football, watching the Alliance of American Football. And this is Denard Robinson, number 26 for Atlanta, on second down. Picked up a nice gain there, probably 8 or 9 yards. Is that Robinson? No, that's not Robinson. That's Folston. Still getting used to these names, folks. Bear with me. Yeah, that's Tyreen Folston from Notre Dame. Some of these guys go to these big schools, and I don't remember them. Like, I remember Aaron Murray. I remember Matt Sims. I remember Denard Robinson. I don't remember Justin Thomas. I think I remember Justin Thomas from Georgia Tech. It's a third and about 1. I think the quarterback Sims kept it there. Let me check back over on San Antonio and San Diego. That one you can watch live on the American Alliance of American Football website, AAF.com. You can actually watch that game. So if you're on a computer or something, go watch it there. But not sure what's going on here. I think San Antonio got the ball back. San Diego didn't score. I can't really hear what's going on, but let's see if I can. I don't think I'll be able to hear unless I'll turn up on my board back here. All right. No, I can't do that because I'm here. I'm going to hear the replay of my streams. I can't deal with that. It's not going to happen. I'm just going to have to see what's happening. Mikey O, maybe you. Yeah, Sam's looking pretty good so far. I can't watch Atlanta game because the area I'm in can't even Google the score. I would go to the AAF website. The AAF website looks like they're doing like a really, it's like, I don't know, it just looks really good. Go to the AAF website and see. I know they're streaming San Diego and San Antonio right now, so go to their website and you can watch that. But Man, I don't know. Here in Louisiana, we got the Atlanta-Orlando game, and that was almost a touchdown. Sims just overthrew his receiver, Jones, who made that nice catch along the sidelines. But, yeah, Mikey O. Sims looking pretty good so far. So now I guess, we're kind of seeing maybe why he beat out Andy Murray for the job, which, most I think your traditional football fan would have guessed Andy Murray would have won it. So, Unique Ramsey, yeah, man, appreciate it. I'm happy for him. Came from James Madison University. Found it on the AAF website. They're streaming it. Good, awesome. Glad you'll be able to watch it. I hope he's going to get some good PT tonight. And looks like it might be raining in Orlando. It looks like I see maybe some water droplets on the camera. Atlanta's 3 for 3 on third downs. They're trying to convert another one here. Sims, that one's incomplete, so they might have to kick a field goal here. Or are there field goals? I know they said there were no extra points. I think there's field goals, though, because there are kickers on the rosters. So, oh, man. I can't show the – for anybody that keeps telling me to show the game, I can't show the game. At least I don't think I can. If I could, I would. But if you go to AAF.com, you should be able to watch them, either one there, because I think they're streaming both of them on there. They're actually streaming them on the AAF website, which is super smart, honestly. That's like the first points in Alliance history go to let's see, who's this kicker for Atlanta here? This is a name right here, folks. Young Ho Koo. Young Ho. His first name is Young Ho. Young Ho, like Young Ho Koo is this dude's name. From Georgia Southern. And he's got the first points. That's a trivia question for you. Who scored the first points in the history of the Alliance of American Football? It's Young Ho Koo. That is, yes. It's Mikey O. It's not Young Who. It's Young Ho. Like H-O-E at the end. I kid you not. It's Young Ho. Can't make this up. So Young Ho Koo has the first ever points in the Alliance of American Football. So thanks to everybody hanging out with me on Periscope. Sorry I can't actually show the game, but you can watch the game live on AAF.com. You can watch both of them. Actually, you open up two tabs. You can watch them both. I got one on the TV right now. I got Atlanta and Orlando on the TV, and I have San Antonio and San Diego on the computer. There we go. Just trying to think of what to say there. Let's see if I can update the score on my. This is gonna be interesting. I think I'm just gonna take this off the stream here. I'm gonna edit this right here real quick. Which is a rapper name as well. Oh, Young Ho is a rapper name? I wonder if she's, maybe she did a collaboration with Lil Ho. All right, so Orlando gets the ball back now. Play action on the first play. Nope, they tried to set up a screen. There was nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. All right, I'm going to take some of this off of the stream here because I'm not going to update none of this. Let's see. Yeah, definitely taking some of this off. Here we go. Let me fix this real quick. And then let's see. I'm going to fix this, hopefully, real quick. Yep. Okay. So Atlanta's up 3-0 on Orlando. I think San Diego and San Antonio are still scoreless. Orlando got the ball back now after going 3 and out, but they just got a first down. So Hunt shakes off that dropped pass in the first drive, and now he's got the first down. All right, I changed up that a little bit on the stream because I'm not going to update that. I'm just too lazy right now. So thanks to everybody watching on Twitch. Once again on YouTube. If anybody wants to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do so. I think I made it to where your name will pop up. And hold on, we got something here. Orlando, they scored a touchdown. Who is it coming back, or they say he stepped out? Let's see. I don't know who this was. It's for a gain of 16. And let's see. This is number 17 for – oh, yeah, he definitely stepped out. So thought we almost had our first touchdown in the Alliance of American Football here. So let's see. I need – all right, Atlanta and Orlando. I need Orlando's link now. Or their – I should have just printed out pieces of paper. But once again, like I say, I'm lazy. Although I took set all this up, so maybe I'm not as lazy as I thought. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky here. I'm trying to get situated. It's kind of a, kind of a tight space I'm sitting in. I'm just sitting, in the recliner watching the game, so in the living room. Thanks for everybody watching me on whether it be Twitch or Periscope. Once again, I know I'm going to say that a lot, but there's a lot of people coming in and out. So I just want to thank everybody that comes through. Appreciate all the love, all the views, whatever. Whether you subscribe to me or not, I don't care. Oh, he dropped it. There's a second one Hunch dropped tonight. He's not like somebody said before the game, this is like your NFL resume coming out here. And so... And he was slipping too, and of course it's raining in Orlando, or at least it has rained. So I'm sure it's a little slippery out there. Mikey, they told me to question your comment. I allowed it. 25 is a puss. Yes, we. Oh, hold on. Was that a fumble? No, it was an incomplete pass. He threw it forward. Oh man, a lot of pressure being put on this guy here, the quarterback. I gotta remember some of these names. Trying to give shouts out to everybody watching me on the 3 platforms I'm live on right now. So, Mikey, you got the game on at your house over there? How are you watching? Are you watching on? You got on the TV? You watching the other game on the laptop? What you got? What's your situation over there? Another incomplete pass, deep pass on third down. That's Garrett Gilbert. I should remember that by now. Garrett Gilbert. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. I got a light right here. This is all, I don't slack when I do stuff like this. Like, I'm not going to, put on a poor production for you guys. Luckily, I got some good internet or some decent internet. But we're going to be hanging out here all throughout the game. I got another game on right now. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, I do. I guess, Atlanta and Orlando's finally going to take a commercial break. So I'm going to go over to San Diego and San Antonio. So here we go. San Antonio's got the ball, and they're in San Diego territory, so they're driving right now. I know Mikey O is probably rooting for this San Antonio team. Mikey O, I know for when the XFL comes out, so you got it on the TV? All right, cool. Well, if you want to watch the San Diego game, it is on the AAF website, if you can pull that up somehow, Mikey O. So I know you wanted to watch that game, but they're streaming that live on the AAF website. They're streaming both games on the AAF website for anybody that actually wants to watch. So y'all can go watch them on AAF.com. And y'all can just watch me. I'm we're talking about it as it happens, pretty much. I got San Diego, San Antonio on the laptop here in front of me, and I got Orlando and Atlanta on the TV in front of me. Atlanta leads Orlando 3-0. San Antonio and San Diego are still scoreless as San Antonio's in a 4th down, but they're just inside field goal range, so they may try a field goal here. Atlanta will get the ball back up by 3, and they'll hand off to that back, whose name I cannot remember already. I said his name earlier. Number 26 for Atlanta. This is a brand new league. I don't remember. I can't. The names are not going to stick right off the bat, unfortunately. Well, San Diego must have went for it on 4th down here because I looked up and San Antonio went for it on 4th down and they got it. So San Antonio 1st and 10 from San Diego's 38. Let's see. I'm trying to remember who the quarterback is. They're going to throw it deep. San Antonio is. Could that be a touchdown? And it's lagging. Great. Right in the middle. And the ball's still in midair because it froze. That is beautiful, AAF. Just beautiful. That Twitch and YouTube viewer counter you put up is pretty dope. Thanks. I appreciate it. I was trying to play around with some stuff, and I just threw that in the corner. So ever since I got home from doing the podcast with you earlier, I kind of was playing around with this and getting everything ready. Is the light too bright, you find? I don't know. I trust your opinion, Mikey O. I got this new webcam. Shout out to everybody on Periscope. I wish I had a user list of people that were watching me on Periscope so I can give y'all shouts out. Let's see. Live Panda 30, Upre 2, Fort Lauderdale 954, Saddlebags 2010. Fort Lauderdale wanted me to show the game. Sorry, I can't show the game, but it's on AAF.com. Like I said, on Twitch. I think I'm the only one watching on Twitch at the moment, although I think I've had up to like 6 people on Twitch. So, and of course, Mikey O, the ride or die, riding with the chat right now on YouTube. So I know Mikey O's watching at home as Atlanta's going to punt it back to Orlando. He's going to stay away. Well, I don't know if that was a fair catch and he hurt himself. Did he? Oh, no, maybe not. Or he was just upset, I guess. Because, like, he was waving his hands like, I don't know if he's telling everybody to get away. And he let it bounce, and he picked it up and got tackled almost immediately. So it didn't work out too well there for you. All right, back to San Diego and San Antonio. It's still frozen, so let me refresh and see what the hell happened in that game. It looked like it was going to be a touchdown, but the live feed froze when the ball was in the middle of the air. He had a guy down there. Apparently they did not score. San Diego now has the ball back, and San Diego, the quarterback, goes down. Who's the quarterback for San Diego? I do not know. Garrett Gilbert for Orlando is having a rough start. He's 1 for 7 so far. I thought he was going to be the savior of Texas at one time, but he was not. All right, Garrett Gilbert is back to pass again. Throws, it's complete, but he's met immediately. So Orlando's not looking too good early on offense. Right now my computer is, my computer wants to act up, huh? Don't act up on me tonight. It is not the night to act up. I think it might be Josh Johnson for San Diego. Josh Johnson for San Diego. Okay. Josh Johnson. Trying to remember where Josh Johnson's from. Garrett Gilbert now. Pass, and it's a first down. It's a flag, though. It's in the vicinity of holding, as they say. Sports and Swag. Shout out to Sports and Swag on Periscope for joining. I'm going back and forth between all the chats and trying to see. Shout out to whoever is watching right now on Twitch. I'm on 3 different platforms right now. I'm on my Periscope, I'm on my YouTube, and I'm on my Twitch. So there's legal formation by Atlanta, so that negates. Wait, hold on. They're on defense. An illegal formation on defense. That is that's a first for me, I think. Illegal formation on defense. Johnson played at San Diego State and then a while with Tampa Bay and Washington this year. Yeah, some of these guys that are playing in this Alliance of American Football actually played in the NFL this past season, which is kind of crazy. So they're getting football year-round. Hope the stream is doing okay, guys. Hope it's Mikey O. Is the stream still rolling pretty strong? I hope so. I think it is. It might cut out here and there, but this San Diego San Antonio game going on too. Garrett Gilbert, it was a pass, almost intercepted, throwing it towards the end zone. Well, Garrett Gilbert, he's just how long have these guys been practicing? Have these guys have they played a preseason or anything like that? I don't know. Because I've seen footage. Apparently they had footage of these guys playing in these uniforms already, so I have a feeling they played preseason games already. But after the first quarter, Atlanta leads Orlando 3-0, and we're coming to the end of the first quarter over in San Antonio as well. That game is scoreless. So far through the first quarter, the only scoring we got was from Young Ho Chu or Koo. Young Ho Chu, I think, or Young Ho Koo. So Young Ho Koo is the only person that has scored. Each team had one exhibition game. Okay, well, that explains it. So you had one exhibition game compared to 4 in the NFL, in preseason, that is. Yep. So both games are at the end of the – I tell you what, that timed out almost beautifully. Both games pretty much ended within – probably a minute of each other as far as the first quarter goes. Thanks to everybody watching on Periscope. Let's see. Who was it I want to give a shout-out to on Periscope here? I just saw was in, and I lost it. Sorry. It looked like it said something about jizz. I don't know. It may have. All right, let me get off. Oh, I got an idea. Turn this off. Turn off the Wi-Fi from my phone. Maybe that'll help. So Young Ho Koo is the only man to score points in the Alliance of American Football so far tonight. They're well on their way of outscoring the Super Bowl, though, that's for sure. And I'm not even trying to hate on the Super Bowl. I was actually excited for the Super Bowl despite the fact that my Saints got robbed in a way, but I'm not going to talk about that. I was actually excited about the Super Bowl, but I was laying on the couch here, and I dozed off a couple of times during the Super Bowl. So as much as I wanted to watch it, it actually was not that exciting. It just wasn't. It is what it is. I'm not going to shit on the Super Bowl. I mean, this is the biggest football game ever. I was going to watch it. I don't care who was in it. CLR71, shout out to you at Periscope. Thanks for watching. Guys, if you want to donate to the stream, I think I have a link. I have a link on, I don't know where I have a link. Actually, I don't have a link now that I think about it. Not anywhere on Periscope or anything like that. So, yeah, screw Goodell. Goodell is a clown, like they say over at Barstool. Like that shirt. Anybody watching on Twitch? Follow me on Twitch. Let's see how many followers I got on Twitch here. If I got any new followers. I think I got a thing, if you follow me on Twitch maybe, or subscribe, I don't know. There might be a notification that pops up in the corner of the screen here. Been working on that. Let me see. Yeah, subscriber alerts should be there, so. Encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. I don't know what that means. Turn down the video settings. I think we're moving just fine. I think we're rolling along just fine, hopefully. I might be wrong, but it looks like Orlando's got a touchdown. Incomplete. Oh, they called it incomplete. Said Marshall, the wide receiver, had it for Orlando. Apparently it hit the ground. So first little bit of a drama here. Yeah, let's check it out. We're going to watch the replay here. He catches it. Foot's down. I don't know. That's... well, Gary Danielson, we don't care what you would call it. I mean... It depends on, how close the rules are to the NFL. I mean, is it a touchdown or not? I don't know. I mean, let's see. Tazy, thanks for joining us here on Periscope. Appreciate everybody joining us on Periscope here tonight. You want to give us a shout, or if you want to shout out, just, I don't know, say something in the chat. I don't care. Yeah, Mikey, you're saying that's incomplete. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think it's complete. Okay, these are the challenge rules. Each team is allowed 2 coaches' challenges, that's the same as the NFL. Timeout charged on unsuccessful challenge, same as the NFL. Teams must have available timeouts to request a challenge. Once again, no bonus challenges awarded on 2 successful challenges. That's different from the NFL. Automatic reviews inside 2 minutes of either half or, and I didn't get to see the rest of it. But so as far as challenges go, very similar to the NFL, except if you get 2 challenges correctly, you don't get that third one like you do in the NFL. I know what you're thinking. Oh, the NFL's better. Yeah, we know. So, Mikey thanks to everybody on YouTube watching us. Subscribe to my channel. I think actually I'll get a notification. Somebody subscribe to make sure my things work, and I want to test it out. So please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed here on YouTube or Twitch or something. I want to see if this notification thing works. And everybody likes to see their name pop up on the screen, so your name could pop up on the screen, but you got to subscribe first. So if you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're on Twitch, follow me. If you're on Periscope, follow me there as well. Really appreciate it. I'll probably do the same thing for March Madness, except it's going to be an all-day thing. 11 a.m., probably to 11 p.m. 12-hour streams. I don't know if we're going to be able to do 12-hour streams, but we're going to damn sure try. So, yeah, we got Terry Valenti, a lady review official. So, cool stuff there. What'd she say? A call in the field, incomplete pass, or what did she say? It's a touchdown. They called it a touchdown. All right. So, the first touchdown of the AAF scored by Orlando, caught by Marshall, number 17. So, there you have that. Big shout out to everybody on Periscope. I got a lot of people coming in and out on Periscope. Thanks for coming in. Hang out, talk some football with me if you like. I got my buddy Mikey. I think all the chats combined actually show up on the stream itself. So, guys, feel free to join the conversation. I will not show the game, unfortunately. I can't show the game. And here we go, 2-point conversion. There's no extra points in the AAF. So Orlando going for 2, as everybody will have to do. And they got it. So the first successful 2-point conversion attempt in the AAF right there. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch, which is just me, I think. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Yep, Mikey it is a touchdown. So there you have it, the first touchdown in AAF history. Let's see what's going on over in San Antonio. To anybody coming in, like I said, a lot of people coming in and out. Subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and follow me on Periscope, the 3 platforms I am live streaming on tonight. Just hanging out, bored on a Saturday night, watching some AAF football. And, yeah, the old ball coach, man, I'm glad to see the old ball coach is doing something with his life. So, coaching Orlando, and he's got him a 5-point lead right now. So, there you have that. I don't know if this now, maybe I may or may not be missing when, these. Let me unmute all these. I don't want to unmute myself. ST5371 on Periscope. Thanks for hanging out with us. Feel free to follow us on Periscope. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's kind of like the one I'd really like to get going if possible. But hey, whatever, whatever. Show me some love. Do those heart things. Those are pretty cool. I got 446 of those right now, so I got a lot of those. So thanks to everybody giving me the hearts and all that and whatnot. My Twitch is kind of lagging, I guess. I don't know. My stream health on YouTube looks pretty good right now. So here we go. No kickoff. Atlanta takes over took over from the 25. They gained 6 on their first play. And it's picked off by Orlando. Terrence Morving, he said. So Orlando all of a sudden is in business. Well, Garrett Gilbert's night is not getting any better. All right. Ben Almedia AEC, thanks for joining us on Periscope. I should have waited to subscribe so I could see my name pop up. I know, Mikey, you should have waited. Unless you want to unsubscribe and subscribe back. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. But make sure you subscribe back, whether or not it works. Anybody watching on YouTube, thanks for coming in. Feel free to subscribe to me on YouTube. This is a new thing I'm thinking about doing, live streaming. I was bored on a Saturday night. Did it for my the podcast I do, the pro wrestling podcast I do on Thursday night for the AEW ticket rally. Did a little live streaming, live reaction streams to that. And I had a good time. So thinking about doing this as Orlando's in gear now inside the 10-yard line. Orlando, we're watching AAF football, Alliance of American Football matchups tonight. They got Atlanta and Orlando. Orlando's up 8-3. They're looking to get more. I think San Diego and San Antonio are still scoreless, and I'm not even going to be able to – I'm not even going to try and watch that game. I'm just going to look at the live data because San Antonio's up 3-0 over there with 9-10 to go in the fourth there. So I'm just hoping that my live stream, Dilly 723 joined. I'm trying to get I don't want to hide the chat. I want to show the chat. It's only showing so many on the chat on Periscope, which is weird. As Orlando's getting inside about the 2 down to the 1. So Orlando's about to score again and just kind of all of a sudden take full control of this game. After Gilbert threw the interception on the first play, after getting the ball back, after Orlando scored. Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to have to do about this this whole streaming thing. Or at least, I don't know, apparently some encoding errors. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. Not really sure what's going on. But yeah, we're just hanging out and watching some AAF, Alliance of American Football. We got an injury for Atlanta, so hopefully he's all right. But Orlando's about to score here. Let me go back to, let's see, who has the ball here for San Antonio actually has the ball. No, I'm sorry. San Diego has the ball, and they're driving at the 20-yard line. This is pretty cool. I'm watching this live data thing. If you go to the AAF website on the homepage and click on, like, live data, it's like they have player trackers or something. Like, the little dots move with the players. It's really, really cool. I'm not sure how accurate it is because I haven't really tried to, line them up yet, but that would be really – I mean, that's really cool if that's pretty accurate. Be Easy E920 joined us here on Periscope. Thanks for joining us. I wish I had a list of people that were watching on YouTube. I'd shout you out. Maybe if somebody knows how to do that, I'll give y'all some shout-outs, man. Appreciate everybody watching. Also on Twitch right now. Got 4 people watching on Twitch. Thanks for everybody watching on Twitch. Leave me a comment. Follow me on Twitch, whatever. It doesn't matter. Take a look at my dashboard here. on Streamlabs. I got Streamlabs going. All right, well, Orlando scores again, so it's 14-3, and they got to go for 2, of course, in the AAF, so they'll go for 2 again. Maybe at halftime I'll restart this stream maybe and try to see if I can fix that encoding problem. We'll see. How's Mikey? Everything still looking good on your end as far as the stream goes? So kind of cutting in and out. Might need a little status update here. Thanks to everybody joining us on Periscope. I don't know why it's not. Let me go back here. I don't know why. I feel like it's not showing me all the chat. And Orlando got the 2-point conversion. So Orlando is up 16-3. San Antonio's up 3-0 on San Diego. Trying to see why maybe my Periscope chat's not really showing me the whole chat. It's really weird. I don't know. Haven't used Periscope in quite a while, honestly. So thanks to everybody watching on Periscope. If somebody watching on Periscope just wants to leave a comment, so just I can check and see if this chat's actually working. Not sure what's going on. I don't know. This is the first time I do this, or I think this the second time if you include when I did it for my podcast last week. And I don't know. After a while, it just kind of, I don't know. It slows up. I don't understand. The modem there, almost like 10 feet away from me. I don't think there's much else being used by the internet here, so I don't know. It's hard to say. So, but yeah, we're streaming live. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. We're watching some of my Alliance of American Football. And we're just live reacting to it, so that's pretty much all we're doing right now. All right, well, Mikey, you saying I'm looking good? All right, well, that's good to know. It's good to know. Well, if my roommate's playing Fortnite, I think he's connected to the other internet we have, so I think I'm the only person actually using the internet right now, so maybe it's just... it has something to do with the encoding, I believe, because... let's see, Burger and Fry 69 show the game. I can't show the game, but it's at AAF.com if you want to watch them, so... simple enough, AAF.com. It's literally 6 letters and a dot in between the 3. So, both games are on there. So you can watch both games on there. As Gilbert is having a terrible night. He got sacked. So it's third in a country mile, as they say, for Garrett Gilbert. Orlando is just all over Atlanta right now. The old ball coach, I guess, rallied the troops because they kind of started off, Atlanta being outclassed right now pretty much is exactly what's going on. So, whoo, man. 3rd and 18. Orlando's only got 1 quarterback sack. I feel like they got to him once or twice before that already, but maybe not. Yeah, the stream, I don't know, it just cuts in and out maybe. I don't know. I need to figure that out. Maybe I need to broadcast at a lower resolution. I don't know. I'd rather not, obviously, because I bought a 1080p webcam to shoot 1080p, so maybe I need stronger internet. I don't know. It's a new day and age where everybody's streaming and all this other crap and stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, the bit rate, I don't know. I have to Google what all that crap means because I don't even know. Ball's free, and Atlanta got on it, so Atlanta got away with one. Wow. Well, there you have it. Atlanta catches a huge break. The punt returner for Orlando straight up muffs it right through his hands. Nothing you can do about that. So now, if you're Orlando, you're about to get the ball back up by 13. All the momentum on your side, and something like that is going to give Atlanta life. Marvin Bracey Williams from Florida State muffs that one. Atlanta gets it back. So now Atlanta, 10 scared too. Yeah, well, he got hurt on the play too, so I don't know what happened there. So hopefully he's all right. Hopefully Marvin Williams, or I think whatever his name is there, is all right. Meanwhile, Garrett Gilbert continuing to have a bad night. He's sacked again. So it's second and probably, 15, 16, 17 now. That boy Garrett Gilbert, he's regretting his decision. He is regretting decisions right now, Garrett Gilbert. Faking like he's hurt. Well, hey, I don't know. I have a hard time believing these guys are going to fake something like that. Yeah, these guys want to play. This is like their job interview for the NFL in a way. Joey 555 on Periscope. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Orlando's defense is all over them right now. That's Sims getting blasted. Sims is having the bad night. Garrett Gilbert's actually having the good night. Okay. See, look, it's a new a new league, so I'm confused a little bit. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Let's see what's going on. Well, I don't know. I kind of turned off the other game to maybe save a little internet. But let's go back. Let's just go back real quick. The Alliance of American Football.com. It's actually just AAF.com for anybody that wants to watch the game. Gotta look at live data. So it's 6-0 San Antonio now. San Diego will have the ball back. It's the second quarter. Looks like 3:50 to go in that game. They need to fix the timer on the website for the Orlando-Atlanta game because right now it says there's 32 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second, and that's obviously not right. Yeah, Sims is getting blasted. He's regretting his decisions tonight. He's going to try and lead the comeback here, though. We'll throw over the middle. The ball is loose, and who got it? Did Orlando get on it? Oh, they say he was down. Boy, that would have been just a. Boy, that would have been a momentum killer, big time. It would be cool if that guy from Eunice that plays in the CFL would come down and play for the XFL. I don't know. That's Kyrie Saber. He's I don't know. He likes it up in Canada, I think. So he's doing pretty good in Canada. He's one of the best defensive players in the Canadian Football League. I don't know if he'd come down to the XFL or the AAF. He's been in the NFL before. He played in the NFL, I think, for 2 years, maybe 3, with Cincinnati. I don't remember if he played with another team before that, but he was definitely in the NFL for at least 2 years. Blake Phillips, too, thanks for watching on Periscope. Appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, nobody watching on Twitch right now from what I'm seeing. A few people on YouTube. Thanks for all the folks watching on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, please, if you're on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch if you're on Twitch. And follow me on Periscope if you are on Periscope. New subscriber, Mike Oleander. That was from earlier today. Or 13 minutes ago. Mikey O, did it pop up on? I don't remember. I don't think it popped up on the stream. And unfortunately, Mikey, I don't think it actually. I don't think it popped up. But hey, if somebody else wants to subscribe, test it out, we'll see what happens. Big shout out to everybody on Periscope. Says I got 8 people watching right now. Thanks for hanging out. Let me see if I can pull up my chat on Periscope maybe on my phone so I can maybe chat along with some of the folks on Periscope. No, it didn't pop up. Well, maybe it's because you already had subscribed. I don't know. San Antonio has a good crowd? That's good to know. San Antonio got a good crowd. All right, here's Periscope on my phone. Thanks for everybody watching on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. I'm going to turn this down now. Let's see. Theater Mahara. Nope, I don't need that. All right. So, yeah. Mikey, where'd you go? Says you're not in well, I don't have anybody watching on YouTube anymore. Although the count on, I guess it's the view count. I don't know. Chikone Pa, as we say down here. Of course, Mikey might be busy. Mikey sometimes is busy. And Atlanta tried to get it back. Atlanta's down by 10 now. It's 16-6 in favor of Orlando. Well, folks, you got to admit, I mean, the live stream looking, I mean, at least on my end, it looks like it's pretty good. I mean, is it good for everybody on y'all's end? Everything looking good, sounding good? It's hard to tell on this end. I want to make sure, I don't do this very often, and I would like to do it more often. So, if there's any troubleshooting going on, I want to make sure I address it. Oh, still here. Okay, cool. It said there was 0 watching on YouTube. I was like, no! Of course, it continues to say there's 3 watching on YouTube on the actual stream up here, so I guess it looks better, I wish it would allow me to show my Periscope numbers, because my Periscope numbers are probably the best right now, in my opinion, based on the 3 platforms I'm broadcasting on tonight. I've had a few people come through on Twitch, too, so thanks to everybody that came through on Twitch. You know what I need? I need a bad bitch. That's what I need. To sit like some big old titties or something, just to sit next to. Boy, I tell you what, the males would be flocking in here. I mean, even if I wasn't in here, I'd flock in here, Just a fine girl with her titties hanging out. Hey, that's how you get views. I just don't have access to those females at the moment, unfortunately. All right, let's see here. I'm adjust that a little bit. $22 is good, huh? Yeah, 22 is really good. C. Spurrier got that old school walkie-talkie. Must be talking to his offensive coordinator up in the booth. That pass tipped. Oh, he still caught it down the sideline, making something out of nothing. Making chicken salad out of chicken shit, as they say. And let me get up on Twitch. Orlando's driving again. They're inside the 15. This could be a massacre. Orlando over Atlanta here. The scores right now: Orlando 16, Atlanta 6, and then also right now, let's see, I think San Antonio's up 6-0 on San Diego. But yeah, Orlando 16, Atlanta 6. They got about 2.5 to go in the first half, and then 6-3. San Antonio is up on San Diego right now, so San Antonio up by a field goal. I think San Antonio actually has the ball right now at their own 25, but they got 1:14 to go in that half. Both games about to go to halftime here, and I might take a small break. I don't know if I want to do that, though, and risk losing the very few viewers that I have. But that was a terrible fourth down attempt by Orlando. It was a QB sneak, but he ran into a brick wall. Oh yeah, Orlando's looking the best right now. Nathan, of the 4 teams, Orlando's looking the best right now for sure. They were off to a slow start because I think Atlanta went up 3-0, but Orlando since then has that was the worst QB sneak ever though. What Orlando just tried to do, so they were looking good up to that point. That was a terrible QB sneak. But yeah, so far the 4 teams, Orlando's looking the best, and I would say I'd give it to San Antonio second, and Atlanta and San Diego right now looking not the best. But I think these teams are playing with at least 8 games. Or they might be playing like 10 or 12. I don't know. I looked at the schedule. I think they might be playing at least 10 games each team. So it's obviously very early in the season. It's a new league. Some of these guys probably haven't played in a while. So I can understand the rust. That QB sneak was just god-awful. Jeez. Well, Atlanta now gets the ball back. They got just under 2 minutes. And once again, Sims goes down. There's a flag, though. Maybe it's holding. I don't know if somebody got a... The old ball coach looks like he could use some CBD. www.cbdforyou.net. If you need CBD, cbdforyou.net is where you can, get some stuff. cbdforyou.net. Is there a special code they can use, Mikey O, for cbdforyou.net? There's a code you can put in the chat. Let them know. Is there like an average marks code? I don't have a code, that's for sure. So I can't give you a code, but maybe Mikey O can give you guys a special code or something. I don't know. Are there any codes? I don't know. I don't know if cbdforyou.net does that, those kind of things. cbdforyou.net, the official sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Well, we've been streaming now for about an hour and almost 10 minutes, and nothing catastrophic has happened yet, I think. I don't know. Matt Sims has 69 yards passing right now, though. Giggity. Thanks to everybody watching on Periscope. Really appreciate it. If I could look, trying to see who's all watching on Periscope, but can't quite see. But thanks for everybody. Throw me them hearts. I know that the hearts are a thing on Periscope, so I only had like 200 before tonight, so I got 456 now. So thanks for all the hearts, everybody. A lot of people have been coming in and out on Periscope. We're watching AAF football. Right now, everyone gets 30% off skincare stuff right now at cbdforyou.net. Skincare stuff. CBD, that's the medicinal stuff of marijuana. Medicinal part of marijuana. Not the part that gets you high, but the part that kind of helps with aches and pains and stuff like that. And I know, I'm getting older. I'm almost 28, but I'm getting aches and pains. So CBD can probably help. Yeah. Sims hates everybody on his line. Oh, yeah. Sims is just, like I said, he's regretting life decisions tonight. He is just, oh, man. What do you you think they maybe go to Aaron Murray in the second half? Is it Aaron Murray or Andy Murray? I think it's Aaron Murray. No, because Andy Murray is the tennis player. I know I said Andy Murray probably earlier in the broadcast. Andy Murray is the tennis player. I'm thinking of Aaron Murray. Aaron Murray is one of the quarterbacks for the Atlanta Legends. But yeah, Orlando's looking the best right now. Orlando got 5 penalties, 45 yards. Atlanta, 4 penalties for 30 yards. A minute and a half. Atlanta's going to try and do something here before the half. They got 2 timeouts in a minute 34. And Sims getting out of trouble. He can't again. Sims hates his offensive line right now. He's not buying them steak dinners after tonight, I guarantee you. Guarantee you he's not. Yeah, Mikey O saying we got to go with Murray. I say we. I'm not part of Atlanta, but try out Murray. I mean, why not? I mean, Sims is not doing a damn thing for you. Ooh, a lot of people hanging out with me on Periscope. Appreciate you guys. Go follow me if you want to. I'm sure I'll be doing more live streams in the future. Hopefully, on the other side, these streams are looking okay. On a 2nd and 16, they complete a pass. I think they get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit behind that. For some reason, I don't know if I'm not seeing the chat on Periscope. I don't know why. I was seeing it earlier, and I had to refresh my page, and all of a sudden I can't see it. Can't figure that one out. But oh well, it is what it is. So thanks to everybody watching on Twitch right now. Appreciate it. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on YouTube. I guess my notifications are not working. If somebody wants to go follow me on or subscribe to my YouTube channel, anybody that's not subscribed to me on YouTube right now, subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. It's Patrick Fry the Second. Just look that up, and you go watch this live stream right now. I'm streaming on YouTube, Periscope, and my Twitch is my Twitch. I only have one. I don't have multiple Twitches. Just one singular Twitch, that's all. I want to see if these notifications are going to work that I set up from Streamlabs. And I can't subscribe to myself. All right, Chris Sims on 3rd down. He's going to take off running with it. Oh, he's short. Short by a yard. Go for it on 4th down here. You got 30 seconds. Clock's ticking. You got 1 timeout. Might as well go for it. You're not doing shit anyway. What you got to lose at this point? And they're going to use timeout? Oh, Orlando's going to use a timeout. Okay. So Orlando, that's their first timeout. They haven't had to use any. Let's see. I think we have a halftime score from San Antonio. No, I think it looks like there's 40. Nope, it's tied at 6 over in San Antonio. Tied at 6. San Antonio and San Diego. Like, look at this. This player tracker thing, there's still players, I guess, walking off the... That's insane if that's, like, how they keep track of the players on this. If you go to AAF.com, go to live data instead of watch live, and you can actually see, like, where the players are. Like, go follow it right now for Orlando and Atlanta. It's crazy. It's just so crazy. And they still got some stuff to work on, I think, on their website, though. Shout out to Sean the Moth in the Periscope chat. Sean the Moth, baby. Sounds like that could be a good pro wrestling gimmick. Thanks to everybody watching on YouTube. Go subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet. Hit that subscribe button so that way I can let you know. I know I'm not a bad bitch or anything, but, hey, I'd like to think I'm somewhat entertaining. I could sit here and keep a conversation. One of these days, I'm going to get a bad bitch on here, and you guys, there's going to be just tons of people in here just to stare at her titties or something. I don't know, maybe. Or her ass, whatever she decides she wants to show. But, of course, we got to be careful here on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch because you think Orlando scores again? No, I think they're going to take it. Oh, no, it looks like they're lining up to run some plays here. Yeah, I don't know. The old ball coach, he might try to, punch one in here, add a little, rub a little salt in the wound. Oh, and they're going deep. They're going deep, and he overthrows this guy. There's a flag, though. So no shortage of excitement here in Orlando, that's for sure. Orlando's looking pretty good so far. Orlando's looking the best of the 4 AAF teams playing tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing Memphis tomorrow because they have all the LSU guys. I hope the Birmingham team just burns in hell because they have all the Alabama people. Memphis and Birmingham, is that who's playing? Let's see. Hold on, who's playing tomorrow? Is it Memphis and Birmingham playing tomorrow? That's pretty much the LSU guys. Because I think Memphis is all of the SEC. I was reading Memphis. The Memphis Express has apparently all that, like a lot of SEC players not from Alabama or Auburn. And Birmingham pretty much has all the SEC players from Auburn and Alabama. So I don't know. But I've noticed a very geographical centered roster. Like obviously Atlanta's, a lot of these folks played, around the Atlanta area or in the Atlanta region. Here we go. A little Philly special here. Touchdown. Orlando to Garrett Gilbert with the catch. It's the Philly special in Orlando. How about that? One play. That was more than one play. The scoring drive was not one play, 41 yards in 14 seconds. It was 14 seconds. But I think it took 2 plays there, huh? It's the Orlando special. It's the Philly special. They stole it from Philly. They stole it from Big Dick Nick Foles, man. But yeah, very interesting play call there for sure from the old ball coach. Dialing up the Philly special, baby. That was fun. Then you got your 2-point conversion. It's 22-6. Orlando looking really good right now. Had that guy in here, Lunique, I think was his name. His cousin Ishmael or something is playing for Orlando. Let's see, what was his number? 13, which means is he a quarterback? Quarterback or maybe a receiver? Let me look at the roster here, unless he was bullshitting me. No, Ishmael Hyman from James Madison. Number 13, wide receiver. I don't know if he's gotten any playing time yet, but his cousin was in here. Can we say this early that Orlando is a favorite to win the league? Let's hold off on saying that Orlando's going to win the league until we see the other 4 teams play tomorrow. After this weekend, then we can, I guess we can kind of pick, what team looked the best. That's what I would say. We could pick a team that looked the best. But as of right now, Orlando looks the best of the 4 teams playing tonight. I agree on that. It's almost halftime in Orlando. I think I'm gonna keep it here live. I think I'm gonna go over some sports from the day. So if anybody wants some sports updates from the day, stick around because it's about time for that. Let me go to the ESPN. I'm gonna pull that up right here real quick. Let's see a line. Okay, so this is the schedule on the CBS Sports Network. Memphis at Birmingham. So that's basically the LSU, the SEC versus Bama game tomorrow afternoon. It's on CBS Sports Network, which of course we don't catch here in where I'm at. But maybe they'll stream it on the website. They've been streaming the games tonight. Maybe they'll stream the games tomorrow on the website. That would be, oh my God, that'd be the smartest fucking idea ever. Jeez, I hope they do it. Yeah, Atlanta, please take a knee for the love of God. Chris Sims went into the huddles like, we're kneeling, please. I do not want to get fucking sacked again. So they're at halftime. Let's go to the Alliance of American Football homepage. Let's see if maybe San Diego and San Antonio started things back up here. It does not look like they have either. So let's look here. Going on the NBA right now, the Rockets lead the Thunder 70-48. Oh, my God. The Rockets are looking really, really good right now. LSU won today. LSU beat Auburn in basketball 83-78. Also, Duke looked really good today against Virginia. If I can find that score. Kentucky got by Mississippi State by 4, 71-67. Kansas beat Oklahoma State 84-72. College basketball action. An upset, Virginia Tech loses to Clemson 59-51. I saw a lot of people had Wisconsin at +7, and they lose by 9. So I know a lot of bettors were not happy about that one. That took Wisconsin there. The Memphis Grizzlies beating the Pelicans right now, 72-62. I'm just looking at all my stuff. I got a lot of Louisiana stuff on my my favorites. But we're still watching Alliance of American Football. It's at halftime right now. Orlando leads. Breaking news. Lone Wolf, how's it going? Appreciate you hanging out with us, Lone Wolf. Mike Oleander, breaking news. Matt Sims has retired from the AAF. Yeah, Matt Sims not having a good night. Lone Wolf, how's it going? Appreciate you hanging out, brother. So Lone Wolf, feel free to subscribe to me here on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do some. I don't know if we're gonna do any more Alliance of American Football streams. I just kind of want to do this for opening night, see what it's about. But you never know what we could do. I definitely want to try and do one for March Madness, the round of 64, because, in my opinion, I'm sure it's a lot of people's opinion, that is the most exciting round of the NCAA tournament. But of course, once you get, it's basically the road to the Final Four. In my opinion, like, the Final Four is just not as exciting as the rest of the tournament. That's just my opinion. Lone Wolf, Jabari Parker almost has more points than Porter right now. Bulls lost that trade by a mile. Woo, buddy. Yeah, a lot of NBA trade talk going on, or that was going on. The trade deadline has come and gone now. Let's see here. So yeah, we're at halftime right now. San Diego, San Antonio tied at 6, and Orlando leads Atlanta 22-6. Orlando looking the best of the 4 AAF teams here so far tonight. New football season for us here. So for all you folks who don't like the NFL, this is I know Mikey is not a big fan of Goodell, as a lot of people are here in Louisiana and especially up in New England territory. And I'm sure a lot of folks are just not a fan of Roger Goodell. He's just, I don't know. He's just not very likable. It is what it is. Some people are just not likable, and he's one of them. Thanks to everybody watching on YouTube. Please go subscribe to my channel. Let me double check and see. I'm going to test out this subscription thing here real quick and make sure this is still working. Let's see. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah, it's working. So, see, I just subscribed to myself. So, it's working. So, feel free to hit that subscription or whatever. Follow me on Twitch and follow me on Periscope, too. I don't know what kind of live streaming I'm going to be doing from here on out, but, I like doing this. This is fun. A lot of folks have been coming in and out here tonight, and we're going to be doing this until pretty much the end of the AAF games, and then, I don't know, just going to hang out for the rest of the night. Or maybe I'll do a little, I don't know, who knows. I think I figured out the problem, though. I would get a lot more viewers. I need a bad bitch in here. I need a girl just to sit here, maybe show off a little titty. Hey, I think it'll work. Even girls will come sit in here and look at that. Girls like that, too. I always find it's more likely girls like girls than guys like guys, so that's just my opinion. But definitely I would like to think I get a lot more viewers having some girls in here. But thanks to everybody watching on YouTube right now. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, please. Would be greatly appreciated. You can also see your name pop up here on the screen as well. I just tested it out. It's working. So as some of you probably seen, I just subscribed it to myself. I'm the only new subscription I got tonight. this viewer count thing is, I find it interesting because, let's see, he's going to have to read. There we go. Yeah, I think I needed to reset it because it was like YouTube was stuck on 3, and I was looking on my live dashboard on YouTube, and like it was going, it was changing up. So let's see, Lone Wolf. I've been seeing a lot of hate going towards the AAF already. People need to give it time. It's a developmental league with a bunch of potential. Exactly, it's a developmental league. It's not, obviously the talent in the AAF is nowhere close to the NFL. So it's not going to be perfect football. It's brand new. A lot of these guys haven't played in a while. Some of these coaches haven't coached in a while, like Steve Spurrier. I mean, so I think it has potential. So far, the broadcasts are very good. The quality of football, I think it'll get there. It just got to, and especially with the I think they have a relationship with the NFL because a lot of the games are going to be shown on the NFL Network. So I think that relationship they have with the NFL will definitely help them. And the fact that it's played this time of the year obviously helps too. And I think even if it was played during football season, a lot of folks hate the NFL now so much that they'll jump on this bandwagon real quick. So we need a good game, and I think San Antonio and San Diego, that has a chance to be a good game. That one's tied up right now unless they started the second half here. Let me see if they've started the second half. They should have started the second half. I don't know how long the halftimes are in the AAF. But yeah, somebody's gonna hate on it one way or the other. So it is what it is. Somebody's gonna hate on me for doing this stream, I'm sure, at some point. Somebody probably already did. They had some folks coming in on Periscope earlier asking me to show the game, and it's like I can't do that. But just go to AAF.com. It's 6 letters and a dot in between them, so that's how you can watch them. But thanks to everybody watching on Periscope. Really appreciate it. See, we got BH Red. Or B Red 1, Mike B 230911. That's a lot of numbers, but so you watch Lone Wolf. You're watching the San Diego game. Well, that's good. We're from Louisiana, so we're kind of pulling for the San Antonio squad. So I guess since you mentioned San Diego, you may be pulling for old San Diego there. The Fleet, very unique name though. The Legends, they got the Apollos, some unique names in AAF. So that's the one thing I like about it. You see some uniqueness to it. Well, let's see what's going on. They're going to show highlights here on CBS. Ooh. That quarterback for San Diego took a shot. Helmet flew off. That one's tied at 6. So I think they're starting the second half here very, very shortly. You just got my sub. Sweet, man. Appreciate the love, Lone Wolf. Subscribing. I don't know if it popped up on the... Did it pop up right here? I hope it did. I don't think it did because I would have heard it. So I'm sorry if it didn't. If it didn't, I obviously need to fix that. But I tested it out, and it showed up when I did it, so I don't know. But Lone Wolf, thanks for the subscription. Much the love, much appreciated. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this, this live streaming stuff. I find it fun. But... I don't know. I don't live alone, so sometimes it's hard to do when I got 3 other guys that live with me, so it's always, I'm just lucky it was a quiet night, not many people around, and I got bored and just fired up this stream. I got all the equipment for it, and I was like, you know what, let's watch some AAF football and stream online. Maybe some guys will come hang out, have a good time. I know my boy Mikey O has been hanging out, Lone Wolf. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it as well. Kelsey Swire of CBS Lake Charles. Yes, girl. Or yes, please, I should say. She's pretty. She ain't no Taylor Verico, though. That sports girl on KPLC is one of a kind. And I've always been a brunette guy. But this girl's a blonde. There's something about blondes like the last 2 years. I've just kind of, it's like I've jumped ship. I mean, what does anybody else think around here? Blondes or brunettes? I mean, I grew up, I always dated brunette girls, and then like the last 2 years, I've been in the blondes. I don't know. I mean, I'm into all. Don't get me wrong. If you fine, you fine. I don't care if you blonde, brunette. If you got hell, the last girl I dated, she had like maroon hair. I love that. But she was just she was one of a kind too. She was quite special. Not like that though. She was like special, like in a good way, not like special ed. Uh, but yes, Lone Wolf, thanks for the subscription, man. Really appreciate it. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to be doing as far as live streaming goes in the future. I think I might live stream for March Madness. I love March Madness. It is my favorite non-college football sporting event of the year. College football is my number one. I'm an LSU fan, which is why I'm kind of interested in this Memphis Express team. It's where all the LSU guys win, the AAF. So that game's going to be tomorrow. I'm hoping that they're streaming it live on the AAF website as they're doing right now. Lone Wolf, I enjoy your streams, man, and I'm actually going to be rooting for my Salt Lake City Stallions tomorrow. I'm from Utah, and the only sports teams we have here are the Jazz and the Utes. Well, Jazz, I don't know what the Jazz are really doing this year. I usually follow the NBA, but this year has been kind of crazy. The Pelicans started off. I'm a Pelicans fan, and Pelicans started off good, and then they just kind of tanked. And the fact that Anthony Davis wanted to leave, I don't know, it just made me less optimistic about being a Pelicans fan now. And then the Utah's that team. The Utes, I guess I'm a big college football fan. They're always, like they jump into the conversation, but they never quite like become the main topic of the conversation, so to speak, if that makes sense. But the Utes are always. I got a buddy of mine around here that DJs. His name's Tyler Graymountain. He's got some family up in Utah. He's a big Utah Utes fan as well. So I'm always, when Utah's doing good and something, I'm always chatting it up with him. So shout out to DJ Tysky, Lake Charles' hottest music station 103.3 DJ Tysky in the afternoons. Also shout out to Mikey O in the morning on 92.9 The Lake here in Southwest Louisiana. He's been hanging out with me as well. I can't give, I couldn't give DJ Tysky love without giving Mikey O some love too. So, Mikey, I got to give you some love. You're the mastermind behind the Average Marks Pro Wrestling Podcast, and you got the morning show here. So, on 92.9 The Lakes, showing Mikey O that love. As I think San Diego and San Antonio, they're back underway. I wish on CBS they would kind of show who has possession, but it's fourth down. Oh, so San Diego has possession. They're just a little screenplay on fourth down, but he only gained a few. So San Diego will now punt back to San Antonio. When's the last time a professional football team had two teams playing it that both had the word San in it? San Diego, San Antonio. Well, of course, San Antonio I don't think ever had a football team, with the exception when the Saints went there after Katrina. It's probably the first time ever there's a San Antonio and a San Diego playing each other. I don't know if there's any Sans names out there. Yeah, nailed on the head with the Utes. Well, like I said, and I don't know how they are in basketball and baseball and that, but I know college football. The Utes, Kyle Whittingham, the head coach, great coach. And they had Zach Moss, too, at running back. I really liked him. He was a good back. And they're always in the conversation, but they're never, the main, they're never at the top of the conversation. That's the thing. So they just got to get over that hump. But, Utah, and they're in the Pac-12 now, so or Pac-10. Yeah, the Pac-10 or whatever. I don't know if they got 10 or 12. With all the conference alignment, sometimes I get confused. Let's see. Matt Sims, 8 of 17, 77 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 pick. Garrett Gilbert, 10 of 19, 131, and 1 touchdown. So Garrett Gilbert is actually having a good night tonight. So shout out to Garrett Gilbert. Let's see. Mikey O, they had a team in the World League before it changed to strictly Europe. I think they were called the Rough Riders. Oh, so you're talking about San Antonio, I guess. So Orlando and Atlanta, they're starting back up here. Atlanta's going to get the ball as they started the 25. Again, remember, no kickoffs in the Alliance of American Football, which is probably that and the two-point conversion rule, the two biggest differences, in my opinion, that I've seen so far from the NFL is the fact that you have to go for two, you cannot kick extra points, and there's no kickoffs. So you have a kicker. His sole purpose is to kick field goals. He does not kick extra points, and he does not kick off. So if you're a kicker, you just got to worry about kicking field goals. I don't know if the chat's working on Periscope or not, or... All right, since I'm an LSU fan, what are my thoughts on Kevin Tolliver? My Bears picked him up last season as an undrafted. Is it Kelvin Tolliver? Wait, hold on, let's see. Kelvin. I don't know if I remember Kevin Tolliver. I think it's Kelvin. But then I also remember Kevin Tolliver, yeah. He's the corner. Yeah, he's the cornerback. Kevin. Oh, so he's a young guy. He was decent at LSU. I say decent. He was pretty good. He was highly recruited. Kevin Tolliver coming out of high school, and I would say he had a good career at LSU. I don't think he had like an extraordinary career at LSU, but he had a solid career at LSU. I think he's got a lot of potential. So I think that they picked up a decent, very decent cornerback there. And he might not. He's a guy. He may not be good right off the bat. He may need a few years to really get good. But I think down the line he could be really good, and he could probably be. I don't know if he'll ever be a starter, or maybe a number one cornerback. He could be a number two cornerback though. I think. Very good coverage guy though. He was good at LSU. LSU's DBU, so like it's kind of. There's so many good ones. There's so many good DBs at LSU. You have Greedy Williams, who just went pro. You got, of course, Patrick Peterson, Eric Reed, Laron Landry back in the day. You got Tyrann Mathieu. I'm trying to just rattle off some other ones here. There's a lot of, good DBs that came through LSU the last 10, 15 years. So, all right, Atlanta's got the ball. They actually started off pretty good. They were started 3 for 3 on third down conversions, and since then they've been 0 for their last 5. Here we go, a little trickeration here, kind of a reverse, and it looks like it's going to work. A big pickup here. All right, well, they got a first down. So Atlanta needed a spark, and they somewhat got it there. And now I don't know why. No, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with my Periscope chat here. If anybody's in Periscope wants to leave a comment, try and leave a comment. I don't know if I could see it, but apparently something has gone wrong with the Periscope. Okay, there we go. Well, apparently the chat is working on Cello 0. What's the difference to what? Not sure what you mean about what's the difference. So Orlando's up 22-6. Let me see what San Diego and San Antonio are doing. That thing keeps freezing up on me over here. Still tied at 6 over there. San Antonio's got a 3rd and 9. All right, another 3rd down for Atlanta coming up. Atlanta got to do something here. Matt Sims is still in the game. Oh, the NFL. Well, the two main differences I've seen between the AAF and the NFL is that in the AAF there's no kickoffs and there's no extra points. You got to go for 2 if you score a touchdown. Other than that, I haven't seen any major differences. It was a little early there. I thought it might have been pass interference, but by a Reeser, number 29 for Orlando, but they're not going to call it. Them no calls. Kevin White should join AAF. Who's Kevin White? I'm trying to think who Kevin White is. Can't quite remember. Kevin White. Where'd Kevin White come from? Or maybe I can just Google it. I have Google at my fingertips here. All right, American football wide receiver for the Chicago Bears. I'm guessing you're a Bears fan. Let's see, where did he play college? West Virginia. Okay, I remember Kevin White now. Yeah, Kevin White would be really good in the AAF, but let's see, Kevin White called a most bang for the buck free agent. I think somebody's going to pick him up in the NFL, Kevin White. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's really good. I don't see why somebody wouldn't pick him up in the NFL. But if nobody picks him up in the NFL, obviously, hello. The AAF is right there, and, he's really good. I think he would show out big time in the AAF. It's a good way for me to refresh on all of my football. Boy, 10 years ago when I had nothing better to do because I wasn't an adult, boy, I was all up just researching football names, just learning everything about football. In the last 10 years with college and real life, I've slipped on my football game, or my knowledge at least, that is, of players and, just everything about them. If it's a low score with a game set up for high scoring, then this will fold soon. I wouldn't say this game is necessarily set up for high scoring. I mean, it's not like the Arena Football League where that was set up for high scoring. It was only a 50-yard field. I don't know. So, I mean, who knows what Orlando's got 22 points at the half, so they could score, 48. I don't know why. I'm wondering why the Periscope chat shows up twice now in the. Let me see something here. See if I can fix something real quick. I don't know. I don't know why that thing's showing up twice on the actual stream, but whatever. It is what it is. San Diego and San Antonio's low scoring right now, though. I do see that. Well, you got to give it time, though. Cello 0. You got to, and like I said, some of these guys haven't played in a while. There's probably some rust here. They only played one exhibition game. They kind of have to, get a little rhythm going. Garrett Gilbert, he's starting to kind of get a rhythm going here, so I think we'll see a lot more scoring happen as the season goes on. But yeah, back to Kevin White, West Virginia. Would not be surprised if an NFL team grabs him. Or I guess he's currently playing for the Chicago Bears, or is he going to become a free agent this year? Or let's see, on May 2nd, the Bears declined White's fifth-year option. On October, the Bears, blah, 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 late in the game. What do you call it? So I don't know. Yeah, this would have been his fourth year. He played it, started in 2015, so they declined to pick up a fifth-year option, which means he's going to be a free agent, yeah. I guess. That's what I'm trying to do the math in my head. First down for Orlando. They had a chance to get him in the backfield, but they did not. Oh, White was a bust for his pick. 7 overall. He's played 14 games since 2015. Well, there you go. See, I'm glad you're here, Lone Wolf, to let me know about that. Because, see, I didn't know that. I just remember him from West Virginia, him being a beast at West Virginia. So that's the thing. I watch so much college football and very little NFL that a lot of these guys, I lose track of what they do in the NFL. So thanks for informing me of what Kevin White's career has been like in the NFL thus far. Thanks to everybody watching right now on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Would greatly appreciate it. I tried to see, I got this notification thing that's supposed to pop up right here to say so-and-so subscribe, but for some reason, I don't know, it ain't working, so I'm going to have to work out some kinks there. I don't know. But I know Lone Wolf got the subscription, so appreciate that, Lone Wolf. But tonight we're watching some AAF football. Orlando leads Atlanta 22-6. And let's see what San Diego and San Antonio are doing. That looks like that one is still tied at 6. Yeah, still tied at 6 with 4:58 to go in the third quarter over in San Antonio. Over in Orlando, they're handling Atlanta pretty easily right now. But Atlanta's had a couple of chances to kind of get the momentum back, but then they just shoot themselves in the foot. Memphis at Birmingham tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. I hope they put that on the AAF website. That would be great. I would greatly appreciate that, AAF, because that's, I'm really interested in the Memphis Express because I'm an LSU fan, and that's where a lot of the LSU guys are. Zach Mettenberger, for any LSU fans that might be watching, of course, we all remember him. He's the quarterback for the Memphis Express. So Zach Mettenberger, of course, he played for the Tennessee Titans for a cup of coffee, and he actually did okay for a little bit, but then Mariota shows up, and the rest is history. But yeah, Kevin White, it's 7 overall. Yeah, definitely only played 14 games since 2015. Yeah, that's not good. You can tell Orlando has better coaches. They came ready to play tonight. Well, they got the old ball coach. Steve Spurrier is the head coach of Orlando. So, Steve Spurrier, he kind of lucked out on that because I'm sure, when he resigned at South Carolina back in 2015, he probably maybe David Rutledge. How bad is the score? Orlando's up 22-6 right now, and Orlando actually driving. They're inside the 15 now, so they're trying to extend that lead. 22-6, Orlando over Atlanta. And then San Diego and San Antonio are tied at 6 right now over in the Alamo City. And what's this? They just score? Is that a replay? No, just a replay. Still tied at 6. San Diego has the ball right now. They just took over. Well, it's third down. They got the first down now. Spruce on the catch. But, yeah, David, it's 22-6 right now, but Orlando is inside the 15, so – if they score here, and if Orlando scores here and gets the 2-point conversion, it'll be 30-6, and then it starts to kind of look bad now that you're starting to get late into the third quarter here. That guy's cousin just caught the ball. Hey, yeah, that guy who was in here earlier. Let's see if I can go back and pull up his name. Lunique Ramsey. Ishmael Hyman just made a catch. So congratulations, Ishmael Hyman, number 13, just made the catch for Orlando. So he's getting some playing time. Glad to see these guys. A lot of these guys getting playing time. I'm sure because a lot of these positions, you probably have to think that some of these positions are still the old ball coach. They're trying to figure out some of these positions. Let's see. White was on IR the first 2 seasons and basically never got off it. I think his career stats are 25 catches, 285 yards, and no touchdowns. Getting injured is unfortunate. Guy was an absolute beast at West Virginia. Yes, he was. No doubt about that. He was a beast at West Virginia because I definitely now remembered. I seen his picture, and I seen wide receiver over West Virginia. Immediately knew it was Kevin White. Remember. My luck, White will become a Hall of Famer. Now, if you're a Bears fan, I don't even want to get you started on Cody Parkey right now, but, man, that was a rough ending to a ball game but of course, hey, I'm a New Orleans Saints fan. We had a pretty rough ending to our game in the NFC title game. So, Cody Parkey doinking it off the uprights twice. I've never seen that. That was just absolutely wild. But Saints took care of the Eagles for him. So, for a second, I thought the Eagles were going to take care of the Saints. And Gilbert goes down now on a sack. That's a kind of a big play there for Orlando. Second down. I don't even want to hear the word. I won't say the P word no more. I'll say another P word, or maybe I will. I don't know. I don't see no reason to say the other P word, but I won't. We won't talk about it no more. Lone Wolf. I understand the pain. Just like I don't want to talk about the no call in New Orleans for the NFC title game. We don't have to talk about it. Right now we're talking about AAF football. There's no way Orlando only has 2 sacks. There's no way. Or maybe that was Orlando has to have more sacks than that. There's no way. I feel like they sacked him at least a half a dozen times. Well, Gilbert's trying to get out of trouble, and he will. And actually pick up, I don't know, close to 10 on a 3rd and 21. Maybe so Orlando now might kick a field goal, which is kind of big for Atlanta because now it can only be 25-6 and not 30-6. Once again, thanks to everybody watching on YouTube. Thanks to Lone Wolf for the subscription. Thanks to Mike Oleander for the subscription as well. Thanks to everybody watching on Periscope. Really appreciate it. Follow me on Periscope. Anybody watching on Twitch, there's been a few folks coming in and out on Twitch all night. This kick for Orlando, 33-yard attempt is good. So it is now 25-6 in favor of Orlando. Once again, thanks to everybody watching on YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope, the 3 platforms I am live streaming from tonight as we're talking about the AAF. Sims Filthy Back says he's been sacked more than 2 times. Yeah, their stat guy is high. Yeah, he's I feel like I said. Yeah, I feel like Orlando's gotten to that quarterback a lot more than twice tonight. They may have to update that stat for sure. Hell, I'm sure one guy's gotten to him 3 times. I'm sure there's got to be at least one guy that's gotten 3. Lone Wolf, one thing I'll say about Mr. Doink that not many people know, earlier in the season against the Lions, he went 0 for 4 with field goals, and he hit the crossbar all 4 times. I think they actually showed that, if I remember correctly, they may or may not have actually shown that up on – they just showed – well, they're showing Jeff Fisher now, head of football strategy for the AAF, but I guess they're playing in UCF's stadium because I looked up, it says 2017 national champions. LSU just beat the defending national champions, by the way, back on January 1st, FYI. That was a great – I think that was the longest LSU game I ever watched in my life. That game just felt so long. I felt like I watched it for like 6 hours. It was just such a long game. Kind of a sloppy game. It was one of the best, sloppiest games you ever see, though. Shout out to everybody on Periscope. Follow me on Periscope. If you're on Periscope, you can go to my YouTube channel at Patrick Fry II, or just search Patrick Fry II on YouTube. I'm going to start doing some live streaming. I don't know how often. I don't know for what. I'm doing it tonight for the AAF football. You can also, if you're a pro wrestling fan, go and search for The Average Marks. I'll be doing live streaming for The Average Marks, and of course, it's a podcast that I do with Mike Oleander, who's been hanging out in the YouTube chat with me tonight, watching some AAF football. So, of course, go and watch. And, of course, the stream's going to start. The stream health might be going down here a little bit. So, if we start lagging out, I apologize. We will be back. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. We're streaming throughout the entirety of these football games here. Yeah, www.averagemarks.com. I'm going to show that for you there. www.averagemarks.com. Yeah, Mikey-O, YouTube actually gave me the option to deny that comment because I guess it was a website. But averagemarks.com, so you can subscribe to my channel, then go subscribe to the Average Marks YouTube channel where we post all our episodes, live streams. We're going to start doing live reactions of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, except this Tuesday night I have a date, so this Tuesday it won't happen, but the live streams will be happening Mondays and Tuesdays for the most part for go-home shows to pay-per-views and the shows the 2 nights after the pay-per-view, so be sure to check us out on YouTube, The Average Marks, also our website, www.averagemarks.com, as most of you watching on the stream can see it pop up on the live chat on the actual stream, so go check us out if you're a pro wrestling fan. If you're not a pro wrestling fan, well, hey, whatever. Yeah, I know, the jerks at YouTube, but don't worry, I allowed it, Mikey-O. I allowed it. I gave you the CBDforyou.net plug. We got the Average Marks plug going right now, so it's all good. It's all good. Jeremiah Masoli should try out for the AAF. I doubt he will, though. No, he's doing pretty good. He's in the Canadian Football League. He's actually doing really well in the Canadian Football League, so I don't think he's the one keeping Johnny Manziel on the bench, I think. So if anybody should try out for the AAF, I think Johnny Manziel should try out, man. Like, why not? I feel like Johnny got all that partying behind him now. He's married, so all you got to do is knock up his wife, and he's dead partying will definitely be behind him for sure. Yeah, Masoli's doing real well in the CFL right now. All right, let's see. Let's go back, check out San Antonio and San Diego. Still tied at 6, it looks like, over in San Antonio. So that game's actually, I guess you could say it's good. It's close. We'll call it that. We'll call it close. This Orlando-Atlanta game, Orlando's in full control right now. But if Atlanta wants to come back, it's got to start now because they got a minute 32 left in the third. And they've not looked very good tonight, to say the least. Joe Anderson, you got to be the toughest some bitches out there. That's right. I think he's playing for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He's balling. Yes, he is. Nathan Peterman. Yeah, I think. He's playing for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Now that I think about it, I think they actually traded Johnny Manziel to somebody else. I don't remember who. Mikey O, maybe you know who they traded Johnny Manziel to, because I think they traded the Canadian Football League. They traded him to another Canadian team. Atlanta now trying to get a defensive. They got to get a defensive stop here if they want to, and they got to score obviously to. Shout out Joe Anderson. Hit me with that sub, Joe. Montreal. Okay, yeah. So he played for the Omaha Nighthawks in the UFL before that. Yeah, Montreal. So Montreal's got Johnny Manziel, Money Manziel, or Johnny Football, whatever you want to call him. These got so many nicknames. Maybe if we're lucky, let me see how much time they got left. Maybe if we're lucky, if this game ends a little early, they'll flip it over to San Antonio and San Diego, and we'll catch the end of that on CBS. That'd be cool. I'd love that. Yeah, Manziel got traded to. He started with the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and they traded him to Montreal. I think Montreal was one of the best teams in the league. I don't remember who won the Grey Cup though. Yeah, I would love it if Johnny can get it together and put on one heck of a pro football career. Because man, in college, I loved watching that dude play. Oh, why'd you do that? There's a flag. They got the first down. Who's the flag on? There's a big flag right here. Orlando and Gilbert saying it's on Atlanta. Oh, offensive pass interference. So they'll chalk it up again. Third down. Oh, I guess Montreal's not that good. I didn't pay that much attention to the Canadian Football League to be honest. That's right. I only watch the Canadian Football League when it's in the summer before actual football, American football season starts, or college football season. I'm more into college football than pro football by a mile. That's just something about college football. I'm also a big LSU fan. Yes, Montreal, hot garbage. Unless they let Manziel start, maybe they won't be. Mike Sherman is their head coach. Yeah, wasn't he he was the head coach of the Broncos for the longest time, I feel. Is that the same guy? The world's best. Don't know what that is. Put this down a little bit. We're starting to get hot in this maison, as we say down here in Louisiana. Once again, thanks to everybody watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, go hit me with that subscribe button. I know Lone Wolf already did, so thanks to Big Lone Wolf and Mike Oleander for the subscriptions today. And if you're watching me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. If you're watching me on Periscope, follow me on Periscope, because I have now figured out how to broadcast on all three platforms combined. So anytime I do something like this, I'll probably do it on all three combined. It seems like it's working out pretty well. Mike Oleander, the Stampeders won again. Lone Wolf, if I recall, Mark Trestman actually came from Montreal before he got the job in Chicago. That guy had me on suicide watch. Oh, yeah, Mark Trestman. Boy, he didn't last too long over in Chicago. I remember that hire, and I was thinking, that is such a random hire. Like, I just didn't – I don't know. I didn't understand it, I guess. I haven't gotten one piece of chat on Twitch tonight. If I had something to give away, I'd say the first person to chat on Twitch will win whatever I have to give away, but I have jack shit to give away, so sorry. Yep, Orlando going into the fourth quarter, 25-6 over Atlanta. And I'm waiting for the San Diego-San Antonio game to refresh here so I can see what's going on with that game. Orlando's going to punt back to Atlanta now, so we just hit the 2-hour mark. All right. Time flies by when you're streaming, especially when you got people in here watching and all that stuff, people interacting. So I appreciate everybody interacting, whether it's positive or negative. All the people on Periscope telling me to show the game. And it looks like Atlanta muffed the punt and Orlando got on it. So any chance of a comeback, I think, just was out the window. Yeah, another muff. That's the second muff, I think, for Atlanta tonight, maybe. There's Hyman. Shout out to Hyman, baby. He's on the special teams. Well, they got one player from each team trying to get it, and who they're going to give it to here. Well, Orlando says they have it, but I don't know. It looked like the guy from Atlanta might have came up with it. Another muff. Look at that. I think the guy from the guy from Orlando, number 14, I think he got it. Looks right here. Oh, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell who got that ball. Yeah, we're going to the chick upstairs. We're going to review it. Send it to the chick upstairs, y'all. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to fix me a big fat glass of chocolate milk after this. Chocolate milk every night, man. That's some good shit, I'm telling you. That's some good shit. I think that's like my all-time favorite drink. It's chocolate milk. I used to love, I love sodas. I gave them up for 2019. I have not had a soda since December 31st. So feel like I'm dying sometimes because I want some soda, but I just got to double up on the chocolate milk, I guess. But yeah, I gave up sodas for 2019. What did everybody? I don't know. Anybody got New Year's resolutions for 2019 that are still going? Mine are still going, surprisingly. Like I said, that was just to give up soda. That's the only. I didn't give up sweets. I didn't go on a diet. Some people think I say I give up sodas. They think I went on a diet. I'm like, hell no. Just gave up sodas just to see if I could. Chocolate milk, the official recovery drink of USA Swimming. Yes, indeed. I used to date a collegiate swimmer. Boy, she was a freak, too. God damn. She's married now, but I could have married her if I wanted to. If she's got the hole, she's got the control, Mike. Oh, well, Lone Wolf, boy, that's a good one. I like that. I guess we can actually hear what she's saying. I don't know if I can. The TV's all the way over there, so I got this big 55-inch Ultra HD TV up on the top of what we would call a fireplace, I guess. That doesn't work. So we can actually hear the woman, the replay official, as she's talking. I guess they're trying to figure out, who recovered the fumble. They're saying Orlando got it, but Atlanta challenged. Thanks to everybody watching on YouTube right now. If you're if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. Would really appreciate it. I still don't know why these notifications are not popping up because I test them out. And I know Lone Wolf, you subscribed and it never popped up, so I do apologize for that. My dad taught me that when I was 5. Hey, you can never learn too young, I guess. You can never learn too young. You got to learn at some point, huh? Because, look, I'll do these test subscription here on the alert box. See, it works for me when I test it out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong if it's not popping up for anyone else when they subscribe. Yeah, we'll just save the settings again. Let's see what happens. Orlando got the ball back now, so this game might be a wide open. Look at this. This is a touchdown, Orlando. And this game is over. And we're going to do a little chopper style in the end zone for good measure. It's now 31-6, and they're going to go for 2. That was a nice little play there from Orlando. 2 plays, 35 yards, and took 47 seconds off the clock. So any chance of the comeback that Atlanta had, I think, is out the window. Lone Wolf, you got a joke for us? Let's see what you got, man. I want to hear this joke. Mikey O, you ready for this joke? I think it was one of the running backs that caught that ball because he's wearing number 22, and wide receivers don't wear numbers in the 20s, I don't think. So Orlando's going for 2 here, up 31-6. You have to go for 2 for anybody who might be just joining us and didn't hear the rules at the beginning. They're not trying to run up the score. You have to go for 2. There's no extra points and no kickoffs. There's a flag, though. I'm about to switch it. Well, hopefully this game can end soon. They'll switch it over to San Antonio and San Diego because that game right now is obviously the much closer game as I pull it up. San Antonio now is up 12-6 in that game as they're at the beginning of the fourth quarter. So it's 12-6. San Antonio's up over in San Antonio. Orlando is well in control. Well, Lone Wolf, we're waiting for your joke there, bud. Or maybe he's just waiting for Mikey O to give him the okay, and Mikey O is ready for it. I'm ready for it whenever. I'm going to see it no matter what. Yeah, Garrett Gilbert looking really good tonight for Orlando. So Orlando looks the best so far tonight, easily. Oh, a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. Ooh, man. Starting to get past my bedtime. Well, not past it, but getting close to it, I think. I know it's Saturday, but man, I'm just like I'm like an old man. I'm the oldest 28-year-old or 27-year-old you'll ever meet. All right, this is the joke. I guess it's the joke. One of my coworkers were mad, and so I asked him what's wrong. He said he's mad because he found out he slept with his third cousin. So I told him if he made him that mad, just quit counting them. When I heard third cousin, I was like, oh, so I'm guessing he slept with his other two cousins too. I think third. Well, no. Or third, I saw a thing on Reddit a while back, and Mikey O, you were actually in my office the other day when we were talking about this. How somebody made a chart as to what, like a family tree chart, and it'll tell you like who's your third cousin or your second cousin once removed and shit like that. And then somebody went back and edited that chart, and they simply drew a line. Basically, it was the cutoff of people you could legally sleep with and who you couldn't legally sleep with. It was pretty funny. That chart's somewhere on Reddit. I might have saved it. I don't know. I'd have to go find it one day. But, yeah, somebody did put a chart, and somebody edited, drew a line, like the cutoff line of the ones you can sleep with and the ones you can't. It was pretty. And so I knew someone was going to do it. It's Reddit. You never know what to expect on Reddit. I wish I could put like a Reddit chat of like the live discussion about this game on the live stream. That would be some funny shit. If I can do that, I might do that one day. Puff Puff Politics watching in Periscope right now. Puff Puff Politics. Well, I have a feeling you might be for the legalization of cannabis, if I had to guess. I'm sure there's a lot of people right there with you, bud. Illegal contact. Yeah, Orlando's got this one in the bag, I think, even with 12:24 to go. Oh, a first down pass. All right. Matt Sims still coming with it. So San Antonio's up 12-6. Is that not a flag? A hand to the helmet? It might not be a flag in the AAF. I guess it's not a flag, but San Antonio's got a first down. So now I kind of tuned into San Antonio while Atlanta tries to come back. Oh, and it's picked off by Orlando, and oh boy, he could take it back. The only man he's got to beat is Sims, and oh yeah, that's a touchdown. Orlando just got a pick six. Pick six, Orlando. Puff Puff Politics. Show the game. You can watch the game at AAF.com. It's free. It's literally free. And it would probably be better than anything I could show here. We're just doing live reactions to the game, Puff Puff Politics, so I apologize if you came here looking for the game. All right, Lone Wolf, hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good time at work. Yeah, man, just be on the lookout for some more streams. Appreciate you coming hang out with us, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks again. And Lone Wolf, also one of my newest subscribers on my YouTube channel. So hopefully I'll be able to do more streams for you, Lone Wolf. So have a good night, man. Well, if I ever need a moderator, if this ever gets out of control, Lone Wolf, you and Mikey O, I might let y'all double team on that, man. So I'll let y'all know. Right now, I think we're good though. It's nothing. We ain't got nothing crazy here yet. Once we get a few more people hanging out in here, you never know. Meanwhile, San Antonio looks like they're starting to drive here. They're going to try and extend their lead. So Mikey O, your boys in San Antonio, they're up right now looking to extend their lead. All right. San Antonio 12-6. McKay. It's 5 catches, 80 yards. I think he just caught that one. So here comes San Antonio. A little play action. That's incomplete. Kind of a little rollout. Had a guy kind of running down the line of scrimmage. Can you put on the actual game real quick? I would, but I don't want to get, copyrighted or whatever the fuck it's called. Go to AAF.com. You can watch it live. I kid you, it's free and it's on AAF.com if you don't have CBS. It's very simple. I can put the link in here if I there, AAF.com. Click on that, and let me try this. Maybe this will work. Maybe not. Okay. I thought that would work. I really did. Yeah, it's on AAF.com. They got really good. That's a really cool website. It's very like the live stats and stuff they do. Trust me, I'd love to show the game on here. I really would, but it's against the rules. Now, why all of a sudden is the Periscope chat showing up 3 times on the actual stream? I don't get that. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Can't wait for the Houston XFL team. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Of course, the Dallas team. Yeah, even when Sims completes a pass, man, he just takes a fucking lick. It's crazy. Let's see what San Antonio's got going here. They got 2nd and 10. I think they're driving too. San Antonio. They're at the 19-yard line of San Diego. So yeah, they're driving. San Antonio's trying to extend their lead over on the other side. I don't want to get too close to the camera. I'm not the cutest thing in the world. So, have there been any females in here tonight? I don't know. I'm sure there's been a female here and there, but for the most part, I think we've just been a big old sausage fest. Yeah, I don't know why in the chat it's showing up 3 freaking times. I'll just try and redo it later or something for Periscope. I don't know. At least it's showing up. It's better than not showing up at all, I suppose. Ooh, man, I'm starting to sweat in this house. I think we'll turn the AC. I have not moved from this spot in 2 hours and 17 minutes. There's an abundance of wiener here, yes. Straight chodes, as they say. Jerome Copeland III for the Apollos. Went to William and Mary. He's I think that's like the oldest college in America, actually, William and Mary. I learned that in junior high. William and Mary was like the first college founded in America, I believe. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me, please. I don't mind being corrected. Yeah, young Ty 22 on Periscope. Yeah, man. Let me know if you get that stream up on AAF.com. Let me know what game you're watching too. I got them kind of both going right now. Orlando though, it's a massacre in Orlando, and that was kind of the icing on the cake. Sims goes down for the 18th time tonight. Lost connection to Periscope. All right, well, I can turn that off anyway because I can see the chat now. So I think there was a little snafu earlier, but we got it now. We got it. All right, Sims with a big pass and nowhere close to being completed. Yeah, Davis is a sack machine. Orlando is a sack machine right now because they're fucking trying to sack Matt Sims with the shitty offensive line they got. Hopefully they pick it up, though, because, man, this has just not been a good showing for Atlanta tonight. You know, it kind of sucks, too. And there's Aaron Murray. They just showed Aaron Murray. And, you know, I kind of feel for him. You know, it's a new league. It's a new, it's a fresh night. Them boys started 3 of 3 on third downs, and they've 1 of 8 since. I was trying to do the math in my head for a second. Sam's got a completion. See if the guy can get to the first down. No, he won't get close. He won't get fucking close. Let's just see hypothetically if I were to put on the game, what would happen? I don't know. Can y'all? There's the actual game right there. Yeah, you can't. I wish I could. I wish I could zoom in over there. It'd be cool. I wish I could show the game, but I'm not. And that one goes into the end zone. All right, I'm over this game. Can y'all switch it to San Antonio and San Diego, please? So I could just watch the chat here and then watch the game on the TV. I don't have to go to another tab here to watch San Antonio. But they got about 5 minutes left in their game. San Antonio's up 12-6. Yeah, and Aaron Murray had a nice, clean jersey, boy. You could frame that jersey. It was so clean. All right, Austin Appleby's in the game for Orlando. There was a network error. Please try again. What the hell? Let's see what's going on here. And it shows that everything's still connected online, so je connais pas, as they say. Yeah, so far tonight I've been seeing most results from, I don't know, Twitch has had some people earlier. Periscope's had people coming in and out all night long. YouTube started off a little slow, but YouTube kind of picked up a little bit. So thanks to everybody who's been watching on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks to everybody watching on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Murray's warming up. What's about freaking time Murray's warming up? Should have been warming up a fucking quarter and a half ago. If I was, Matt Sims, coach, like, I'm taking a fucking beating out there. Like, can we get the backup in, please, for the love of God? Well, Murray's warming up here. Hopefully he'll have some time to, do something. Maybe get some more points on the board for Atlanta. All right, let me get out of this. Oh, and Orlando Hunt, it was off to the races for a second. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Once again, thanks to everybody watching on Periscope. Right now, got 9 people watching on Periscope. That might be including myself. So 8 people, we'll call it for now. But if anybody feels left out, we'll call it 9. Yeah, we'll call it 10. I'll call it 100. Shit. All right, can we switch to CBS? Can we put on the other game that's not a massacre, please? That'd be cool. That'd be really cute. San Antonio adds a field goal. It's 15-6 at the 2-minute warning. So San Diego, it's a 2-possession game. Well, yeah, it's a 2-possession game over in San Antonio now with 2 minutes left. So San Antonio may actually. San Antonio, this game actually kind of zoomed by the Orlando-Atlanta game. Yeah, Atlanta just did not have a good showing tonight. So if I had to rank these teams 1 from 4, it'd be Orlando, San Antonio, San Diego, Atlanta. That would be for the 4 from tonight, based on their performances just tonight. That's what I would rank them. Old ball coach walking like Matt Roloff from Little People, Big World. Swan used to play for the Saints. What's Swan? Like Lynn Swan? Thought he played for the Steelers. Boy, Appleby almost got in there, huh? Meanwhile, in San Antonio, let's see. Who's in the game now? Quarterback for San Diego, it's a Nelson. Number 9 for San Diego. I don't know a Nelson. Well, it's been an interesting night of football, I guess. Orlando's beating the piss out of Atlanta. San Antonio's kind of starting to crawl away from San Diego. Is there a 2-minute warning? There must be a 2-minute warning here. Can I go? Is this live? It got to be live. It was 2 minutes earlier. Now it's 1:53. San Antonio up 15-6. So it's pretty much, what I've seen tonight. It's pretty much it's football. The only difference is no kickoffs, no extra points. You got to go for 2, and obviously the quality of football is not there compared to the NFL, but that was fully expected. Well, the cornerback for Atlanta, Swan. Okay. He obviously didn't do too well for the Saints if he's playing for the Atlanta Legends now. Meanwhile, Nelson back to pass for San Diego. They got a first down on the 4th down conversion there for that a female referee. I think they got a female referee the San Antonio-San Diego game. Or it's a dude that looks like a woman. One or the other. All right, well, San Diego trying to mount a comeback. It's over for Atlanta. But San Diego might have a shot. They just got to score quickly here. Oh, he's going to throw it kind of deep. He's got a man inside the 10, out of bounds. All right. San Diego, and they got all 3 timeouts, San Diego does, so let's see what they do here. Maybe you kick the field goal right now, and then you try and kick an onside kick, and you got 3 timeouts. I mean, why not, You kick the field goal right now. Or maybe I guess you can try and score. It's 1st and goal from the 9 for San Diego, so they're trying to mount the comeback, San Diego is. Of course, if you don't have it on CBS, you can watch the game at AAF.com. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off in the end zone. Wow, what a pick. Well, San Antonio's going to win that game. San Antonio will beat San Diego. So I know Mike Yo's happy about that. If Gilbert gets hurt, Orlando is screwed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Well, luckily he's not in the game right now, so we're okay right now. We're good for. We should have Gilbert at least good for next week, unless he gets hurt in practice. But fingers crossed. Yeah, Appleby is some trash. That's why he's the backup, I guess, huh? We come on 10 o'clock here Central Time. I am Patrick Fry on my YouTube channel, on my Periscope, and on my Twitch account. So if you've been watching on Periscope, give us a follow. If you've been watching on YouTube, give us a subscription. And then, of course, on Twitch, you can follow us as well. Follow me. I say us like there's more than one of me. I am one singular person. So follow me or subscribe to my channel. I need to find like a bigger mic stand. I don't have like a big enough mic stand just to like let the fucking mic sit here. I gotta kind of hold it. So Orlando will beat Atlanta, even though there's still 3 minutes left. It's 37-6. Orlando's up, and then San Antonio. Your people is kicking right now. Who's my people? Oh, Fry. Yeah. I've seen somebody with the last name Fry. It's not spelled the same way as my last name, but you got to throw an E in between that R and the Y there. The kicker for Orlando, yeah, Elliott Fry. Well, he made it, so. Memphis at Birmingham tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. That'll be on CBS Sports Network. I hope they stream the game on AAF.com like they did the games tonight. I don't know. Maybe they only did tonight because it was opening night. I don't know. Hope that's not the case. All right, Aaron Murray's in the game, though, for Atlanta. First pass completed for a first down. Uh-oh. The tide is turning in Atlanta. Mike Yo, you boys in. Georgia quarterback, 2010 to 2013. He's a fifth-round pick in the NFL draft. I thought he got drafted higher than that because he was just really good at another first down, though. He's looking pretty good. Granted, he's probably going up against Orlando's second-team defense, too, so let's keep that in mind. But I'd love to see if, give Aaron Murray a shot here for Atlanta, Because obviously Matt Sims, I don't know what the hell was going on in practice that they named him the starter. But, yeah, 4 quarters, way too late. Anybody watching us on YouTube right now, feel free to subscribe. Actually, it's highly recommended you subscribe. Otherwise, how else will you know next time we do a live stream, right? On Periscope. Thanks to everyone watching on Periscope. Follow me on Periscope. Hope to be doing a lot more stuff with all this. 2.5 hours streaming now, so we've been hanging out a while, man. We've been hanging out a while. Let me go back to San Diego and San Antonio. There's a minute 11 left. San Antonio 4th down. They're going to punt it back up by 9. So it's a 2-possession game in San Antonio. They are playing in the Alamo Dome too, by the way. It's going to be returned here up to about the 46 for San Diego. So if they don't have any timeouts though, so they need to go down, score very, very quickly, get an onside kick, and just basically hope for a miracle. That's the only way San Diego is going to win this game. Yeah, hit that notification bell, too. Anybody that subscribes, hit that notification bell so that way you will know when I go live. I don't know how often it's going to be, but also go subscribe to the Average Marks, too. That's you'll probably find me a lot more on the Average Marks if you're a pro wrestling fan. Any pro wrestling fans out there? I know Mike Yo, pro wrestling fan out there. Mike Yo, go follow the Average Marks, please, sir. Thank you. As we get ready to wind things down here, or for opening night of the Alliance of American Football, and boys quarterback Nelson, did he get the first down? Or did they stop the clock? No, he's going to keep on running it. They gave him a good little spot, though. Clock continues to run. San Diego's going to try and mound some kind of comeback. 45 seconds, clock's running. Meanwhile, Aaron Murray's in the game for Atlanta. He hands off to his running back. They get a first down. They're trying to run out the clock. San Diego throws it deep, but it's incomplete. There's a flag on that play, though. So not very much excitement as far as totally different team with Murray under center. Yeah, maybe Aaron Murray is the spark this team needs in Atlanta, because tonight they shit the bed. I mean, there's really no other way to. And they were up 3-0. They scored first, and then Orlando just flipped a switch, and they were off to the races. Young Ho Koo scored the first points in AAF history. Young Ho Koo. So next time you're at trivia night at your local restaurant or bar or cool hip place to hang out, and Murray just threw a pick. Oh, it's incomplete. Nope, they're going to say it's incomplete. They are protecting Murray. He didn't throw that pick. I think he got it. It looked like an interception. They're going to have to review that. Send it up to the chick. He got it. He bounced off his hands. Yeah, he just threw a pick. Now, you can't challenge it, so. Not that it's going to make a difference, but I say it's going to make a difference on the stat sheet. That's about it. DJ Scope 14 in the house for on Periscope. Yeah, I think he caught that pick. So Aaron Murray is going to get a pick added to that stat line. Meanwhile, San Diego down by 9. They're trying to mount some kind of comeback with 28 seconds left. The cool thing is now, they're showing the replay official, Terry Valenti, on the Orlando-Atlanta game, and you can actually hear her talking, I guess, to somebody. I guess she's talking to the refs. She's basically explaining, he's got his hand under it. He rolled over, maintained possession. That ball didn't hit the ground. That's the best view right here. That ball did not hit the ground. Maybe right there, but I don't think it did. That was a pick. They're protecting Murray. It's a conspiracy. I'm only kidding, but I thought it was a pick. They robbed that man of a pick. I can't believe it. I think they robbed that man of a pick. And now that's a pick. Now that was a pick. There ain't no reviewing that. Before I sign off, Mike Oleander, screw Gary Danielson. Screw Gary Danielson. Amen. Oh, he almost dropped that one, though, but I think he maintained it. I think he got it. So Aaron Murray has thrown 2 interceptions. He'll only get charged with 1, but all right, Orlando's going to take a knee here. San Antonio, this game looks like it's pretty much over. It hits zeros on the clock. So Orlando defeats Atlanta 40-6 in a dominating performance. The old ball coach Steve Spurrier gets a win on his AAF debut as a coach. Meanwhile, in San Antonio, the Gatorade bath for their head coach. Don't know who their head coach is, but he just got the Gatorade bath. He took it like a champ, though. I guess there's going to be one untimed down for San Diego here as we get ready to wrap it up on this Saturday night. Once again, thanks to everybody who was watching before I sign off here in a little bit. Mike Yo, thanks for hanging out for the duration of it. Once again, cbdforyou.net. Go help out Mike Yo if you need some CBD. cbdforyou.net. Also, averagemarks.com for all my pro wrestling fans out there. Go subscribe to our YouTube, our Twitch. Go follow us on Twitter, Facebook, averagemarks.com, our pro wrestling podcast. Anybody on Periscope, follow me on Periscope. Anybody on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. And, of course, subscribe to me on YouTube. So, let's see here. One final 15-6, San Antonio beats San Diego. So, the Battle of the Sands down in Texas is won by San Antonio. So, all right. Not much to talk about here. 2 kind of convincing victories, I guess, in a way. But it's a long season, so we'll see what happens down the line. So, once again, Mike Yo, thanks for hanging out with us. Also, a big shout-out to Lone Wolf, who hung out for a good while, participated a lot, and got a subscription from him as well on YouTube. So, appreciate that. Once again, appreciate everyone watching on Periscope. Appreciate everybody watching on Twitch. And on YouTube, the games are over now. Orlando beats Atlanta 40-6. San Antonio beats San Diego 15-6 on the opening night of the Alliance of American Football. So with that being said, good night, everyone.